One thing that everybody enjoys when they come to Puerto Rico is the incredible beaches. And I had to close the door here because you would not be able to hear me. The crashing of the waves is pretty dramatic. And there's also lots of loud music and people partying and just dancing and having a good time. So this is Condado Beach. And Condado is sort of a suburb of San Juan. They all flow into each other, but it's much more commercial. Like if I step out here for a second so you can see, it's all the high rises. So it's very different from old San Juan. You can see like all people just sunbathing, having a good time. These guys are partying it up, playing some music. It's a good time. And then there's a few people who are going in the water. There's a lifeguard. It is not recommended to swim here, but people do. Back in here. So if you get, come here in the winter, one side of the island, the north side of the island, tends to be really rough, much rougher. And if you go on the south side, that's where the water's calmer and much better for snorkeling. This is, the big thing you got to watch out for is riptides, where the waves come in, they're coming at an angle, and then they make a funnel and pull people out to the ocean. People die here every year. And they try to keep the locals really do their best to warn people. And then these waves are pretty tough, pretty rough. If you go to Vieques, which is the island, a small island that's part of Puerto Rico, but just, a short, like a half-hour flight away, or if you want to take a ferry is really cheap. It's like $2.50. People who live on the island of Vieques have an identification card, and if the ferry fills up, which it's only like if there's a big holiday or big something, then tourists get bumped. Just an FYI. And so, if you get outside the San Juan area and go to the rural areas like the south side of the island, or the north side if you want to do some surfing, because this is good for body surfing and all that, then the water, once you get away from the big city, the water's cleaner. Vieques, the water is crystal clear and has the biggest turtle population. So it's a great place to go snorkeling. It's just not as much to do as the main island, except drinking and snorkeling, which is pretty much a pastime for a lot of tourists while they're here. But yeah, so that's just a little intro to the beaches. They're just beautiful. It's really hot here, so people do get in the water. So enjoy.